he started an amazing journey of obedience.
An amazing journey of obedience. And the one that we must talk about was where Pa Akindayomi came up and said that God said every worker should empty their account.
Yeah.
Brother Dollar. At that point in the movie, I did like this. I literally did that because I'm like, hey, my God. It felt like bullets hitting me because that was a lot. But did you see the excitement with which him and his wife first stood up? Because they thought like the whole church is going to do this, and they're like,
yeah. I felt that word was primarily for the Adeboyes.
And I like how they titled that part, A Test of Faith. And I think one of the things that struck me there the most was that the Enoch had learned dependence on God, because there's no other logical reason why both me and my wife would empty our accounts having 3 children in the house.
Yeah, that stems from the discipleship trainings that I received from
He's giving take no thoughts for tomorrow. Like he's giving don't take extra clothes. Like he's giving lean not on your own understanding, like trust in the Lord. Like there was no other explanation for that. And then they came to give it cheerfully. So
while a lot of the members and workers would have had so much understanding of of spiritual things,
so trying to debate it. Is he a literal giving or is he a metaphorical giving? Was God being literal?
The Mr. Adeboye was taught the basics of faith. He was taught never to lean on his own understanding. I think that was evident at the end of the movie. He was taught obedience. And when the true test came, everything that every training he had received in the place of discipleship eventually came forth.
To drop everything.
And we noticed also a resistance. He was a bit resistant because he kept comparing himself to other people. He kept looking around, expecting that, the crowd will come around. But then the battle of the mind began.
And then he started like, hey,
yes,
this is
logical. So the well-educated one in the midst of a whole lot of people who didn't even have education as much as him could have actually thought it logically to say, how would I give up?
He had learned.
Yeah.
He had learned that there's really nothing that you can give God that can be compared to what he can give.
Yeah, sure.
There's nothing. Because I know while I thought about it while seeing the movie, like it just struck me. Like as much as I felt like I couldn't empty my account, if I gave everything in my account, it's really nothing compared to the things that God has for me.
Something struck me about the fact that Adeboye and Mommy for UK did this thing in unison.
The partnership. I don't even think they actually really talked about it, because it was after he got home that I found out that she also emptied her account.
The same mind.
You get there was
the same mind. So
but synchronicity.
The husband didn't have to try to convince his wife. Neither the wife had to. I think that